Hello. I hope this video finds everyone healthy and doing well and enjoying your time off, but not too much because we have a lot of work to do. This video is meant for mostly for those who were not able to be in school on Friday. So you didn't get the word. I mean, you should have the papers. I sent them to you electronically, but maybe you didn't really realize what they're all for. So I'll just go through that real fast and then give you some quick notes about the Unit 7 material in general. The first piece of paper you should have is a Unit 7 study guide. Looks like this. On the back is some material to help you understand the difference between civil liberties and civil rights, which a lot of people don't get, and you do need to know for the AP exam. The second piece of paper you should have is labeled The Bill of Rights, with word for word the wording of Amendments 1 through 10 and the 14th Amendment at the bottom, which you will understand later. The next, and on the back, on the back is a worksheet on the concept of incorporation, which goes with the next sheet, which is titled The Bill of Rights, the 14th Amendment, and Incorporation. The two sides for you to read and answer those questions on the prior sheet. Then one little worksheet devoted to Chapter 5, just one page, front and back. And then there's a packet of questions about Chapter 6, Civil Rights. You have all that. And then a one-page front and back reading on fiscal and monetary policy. And then one-page front and back questions about the previous piece of paper. The front is about fiscal policy and the back is about monetary policy. So those are all the papers you should have gotten on Friday, but if you didn't, I sent them, as I said, to you electronically. Now, back to the study guide. The main concepts for Unit 7 are civil liberties and civil rights. A lot of people get them confused and don't know the difference, and you do need to know the difference. So on the back, what I did was I found in different textbooks definitions of just the term civil liberties. And on Friday in class, we looked at them and decided what were the common words, what were the common ideas that were in all the definitions of civil liberties. And then we compared that to several definitions about civil rights. And we looked at those definitions and decided that what was common about those definitions also. And what we came up with, and you should probably get ready to take notes on this, what we came up with was this. Probably be good if I could just work this into the video somehow. I don't know how to do that though. Hey, Bobble Morris.
Yeah, what do you want?
Whoa, that was amazing.
Yes, I am amazing.
I didn't mean to say you were amazing. I just didn't know you could move that fast.
That's because you're an idiot.
Look, let's not get into it in front of the kids, okay? I just need your help with one little thing, and then you can go do your bobble stuff. I need to show this to the students so that they can take notes off of it. Do you think you can help me with that? Here, this is what it looks like.
Civil liberties, civil rights. Okay, here you go. As you can see, the two concepts are pretty different. When you're talking about civil liberties, you're talking about the individual rights that you have, the protections against government actions that protect you as an individual. The word we use mostly throw around with regard to civil liberties is freedom. Obviously, that's a synonym for liberty. What we want the government to do, the role of government that is mentioned here, is that what we want the government to do is to just not do something that violates our rights. We want the government to refrain from doing certain things. The actions of the government, the power of the government, are limited and restricted when you're talking about civil liberties. We focus on the Bill of Rights because those are where our freedoms are outlined. And then it also, as your homework will point out, the due process clause of the 14th Amendment is important also. And what you end up studying a lot of is Supreme Court case decisions that have been handed down over the years that help us understand the details of what these civil liberties actually mean in real life. Excuse me. When you're talking about civil rights, you're talking about protections that apply to groups of us, for example, women, minorities, etc., and protection from discrimination for those groups. The key word for civil rights is equality between those groups. And then the role of government, because you're not necessarily born with freedom from discrimination, you need the government to actually take positive action, to pass laws and pass amendments that would guarantee equal treatment in society or from the government. What we end up focusing on, therefore, in that topic is certain laws and amendments have been passed previously, and the 14th Amendment comes up again, but this time it's the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. And there's not as many Supreme Court cases that apply to the realm of civil rights, but there are enough, and you'll be getting information on those as well. When you're talking about civil liberties, you're talking about things like freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, due process rights, meaning rights of the accused. The right to be informed of your rights, and the right to have a jury trial, and the right to call witnesses, and all that kind of stuff, and to have the assistance of an attorney, and then also the right to privacy that we saw came up in Unit 6. When you talk about civil rights, you're talking more about topics like the right to vote, and having the right to vote extended to various groups within society. You're talking about affirmative action, which if you don't know what that is, you will by the end of this unit. Talking about just various civil rights laws that prohibit discrimination of various forms. So this table summarizes it, and I hope I was able to clarify that issue for you.
Hey, that was great. Thank you very much. Hey, can I borrow your pointer?
No.
I'm a jerk. Anyway, that's all you need for now. I'll be posting more videos and sending you more emails soon. So we'll be in touch. Bye-bye.